Although she does have good taste in fashion. She gave me this scarf. So, you know, my mom. She's weird, but she got me the scarf, so I'll take it.
That's a cool scarf.
Yeah, her and my dad got it for me. I always say when people ask why I'm weird, I'm like, well, just look at my parents, you know? Yeah, Stephanie was so obsessed with my boots yesterday. I couldn't stop laughing right in the middle of the quote. All right, we are live. Let's get going here. So, good morning to all. For all of you joining us virtually, thank you for tuning in. To you guys here, as always, thank you for continuing to show up, do your part, be present, and participate, right? And that ties directly into the quote today because it says, push yourself because no one else is going to do it for you. Push yourself because no one else is going to do it for you, right? And I feel like you guys are a prime example of that, you know? You're not just sitting at home eating bonbons. You're here. Although we've been talking about bonbons a lot this week. I think I should eat some this week. But you guys are here. You show up every day. You make the commitment to yourselves, right? To better yourselves and to the community and the family that we have here. Now, I know not everyone has that option, and it's not, I'm not trying to knock anyone that isn't here, right? Because if you're joining us virtually, it's the same thing. Showing up for yourself is going to look a little different for every person. But for you guys here, right, I can see it, I can feel it. You tune in, you participate, and you do the work. And it's for yourself, right? You know, you guys doing your chair exercises or your mindfulness doesn't necessarily benefit me, right? Doesn't necessarily make Bill's legs any stretchier or, you know, work out my arms any better. It's for you guys, right? And so you guys are doing the work for yourselves, which is good because people can encourage you, they can inspire you, but they can't do the work for you. And you guys are doing it for yourselves. And that's the important part. So, you know, what's the saying? Pick yourself up by your bootstraps, something like that. I don't know. I've never had any boots with straps, so I'm not exactly sure. But I think it means pick yourself up, do the work for yourself. No one else is going to do it for you. So I appreciate you guys, and I want to tell you that I think you are doing a wonderful job of doing it for yourselves because you guys continue to motivate and inspire me. You guys show up every day, so I got to equal that, right? Bill and I got to show up for you as well, just as much as you guys are showing up for us. So we'll all keep doing the work, right? Maybe at the end of the day when we've done enough work, then we can sit around and eat some bonbons. Got to balance a little work with a little play, a little pleasure. So, all right, for now, we're going to have a wonderful Wednesday. We're going to move forward with our gentle stretches and our mindfulness, and we'll just keep rolling along this week. Starting to warm up again a little bit, right? The snow's melting. We'll be back in the 60s, and then we'll have another freak snowstorm, I'm sure. So it's Colorado. It's what happens. That's okay. But for now, we're going to enjoy the sunshine. We're going to put in the work today, and we're going to keep moving forward. So let's go ahead. For all of you joining at home, we're going to get to our starting position. And yeah, let's have a good Wednesday. All right. Go ahead, everyone. Come on to your starting positions. I'm going to take a sip of the coffee so I don't fall asleep. All right, let's bring your feet flat to the floor. Have your hips heavy, rooted into the chair beneath you. Try and feel your spine get a little longer here. Sit up nice and tall. Relax the shoulders down. No yawning yet. You can't fall asleep on me this early. All right, come on to a nice, comfortable position. And we'll start as we always do with 3 deep breaths. So I invite you to close the eyes here as we inhale through the nose. Pull the breath in. Exhale, open mouth. Let the breath go. Inhale through the nose. Belly fills, chest expands. Exhale, open mouth. Let it all go. Last one. Deep breath in. And a slow breath out. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead. Open those eyes. Come on back into the space that you're in, and we will start with our stretches. So, as always, we'll begin with our legs here, our lower extremities. Go ahead and bring them straight out in front of you as best as you can. And then we're going to start by pointing and flexing the feet here. So pointing and flexing, taking the toes away and then back towards, just getting a little bit of motion here in the body. Starting to wake everything up, get the blood flowing. And as always, keep in mind that if you're unable to see physical motion in the body, I invite you to close the eyes and see if you can watch as the body moves energetically. And of course, keep the breath moving along with it. Nice job, you guys. Okay, go ahead, keep those legs nice and long, but you can rest the heels down on the floor. And then we're going to flex our toes back into the body as best as we can. Take a breath in as you lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, gently reach down in the direction of your toes here. Good. Now maybe you don't end up at the toes. Maybe you're right at the shins or the knees. That's okay. It doesn't have to look a certain way. Just notice how it feels in your body. Notice what sensations are coming up in the back of your legs here. Maybe you feel a stretch in the calves or the hamstrings. Maybe you don't feel a stretch, or maybe there's a difference left to right. No right or wrong here, just giving yourself the time and space to breathe, feel into sensation, and ease into the stretch. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead, take another inhale here, and exhale slowly. Come on back up to seated. Good. Put a bend in the knees again. Bring your feet flat to the floor. We'll return to our starting position, and let's take a breath to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth. Exhale. Nice job, you guys. All right, let's get into our inner thighs here. So hip abductors. We're going to draw the knees away from one another, gently pushing them, excuse me, just away here. Now, you can use the muscles of your hips or your legs to pull the knees in opposite directions. Or if available, you can use your hand, maybe a forearm or even your elbow, just to add a little extra pressure here, deepening the stretch on the inside of your thighs. And then coming back to the breath, right? Relaxing any tension in the shoulders, letting go of any holding, maybe in the jaw. Maybe it's mental holding, right? Try to release any tension, any negativity, and keep breathing. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead, take another inhale here. And exhale, slowly come on back to center. Draw those knees in towards one another again. Return to that starting position, and we'll take a breath to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Good. All right, once more, back at that beginning position. Feet are flat, hips are grounded, heavy into the chair. Feel that spine get a little longer, sit up nice and tall, and then take a breath in. And we'll start with the right leg here, drawing that knee up into the chest, gently squeezing it into your torso, and then feeling into the back side of the leg. Right in the back side of the right hip. You can stay here in this position or bring your leg over the opposite. And then keep breathing. Noticing what you feel. Noticing what stretch or sensation comes up in your body. And just honoring that. There shouldn't be any pain or any forcing. Just continue breathing into the stretch here, breathing into sensation. Take another inhale, and exhale, slowly release, let that leg go. Nice job, you guys. Let's go And then as you exhale, gently draw the left knee up into the body. Squeezing the leg gently into the torso. And then again, breathing into the back side of the hip here. Feeling into the left side here. Continuing to move the breath. You can stay in this position or cross this leg over the opposite. Good. Coming back to the breath. Relaxing any tension in the shoulders. Letting go of any holding. Good. Keep the breath moving. Smooth and steady. Take another inhale here as you sit up tall. And then exhale slowly. Just let it go. Nice job, you guys. Let's take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Nice. All right, we are done with the legs. So let's move into our trunk here. So we'll go ahead and bring our feet flat to the floor. Heavy with the legs and hips. Nice and tall. Try to create a little length here as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, gently twist over to the right. Good. Now bringing the hands to a position of your choice. Maybe grabbing the leg or the arm of the chair. And just creating a little leverage, a little stability. Keep moving the breath here. Inhale as you sit up nice and tall. Create space in the spine. And as you exhale, gently twist a little deeper. Maybe bringing the gaze over the right shoulder. Keep the breath moving, slow and steady. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead, take another inhale here. And exhale slowly. Come on back. Let it go. Nice job. We'll go ahead and switch sides here. So once more, sit up tall, breathe in. And as you breathe out, gently twist over to the left this time. Again, taking the hand position of your choice. Creating leverage, creating stability. And then continue to breathe. Inhale as you sit up tall, lengthen the spine. Exhale, gently twist a little deeper. Maybe the gaze comes over the left shoulder. And just continue breathing. Smooth and steady with the breath. Easing into the stretch, easing into sensation. Go ahead and take another inhale here. And exhale, slowly come on back. Nice job, you guys. Come back to neutral here. Let's take a breath to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Good. All right, we're going to keep our legs exactly where they're at. And then just start to round forward. Bringing your hands down to your feet here. Just allowing the low back to open up. Feeling the muscles of the lumbar spine gently stretch open. Now if it feels okay in your body, you can continue releasing the weight of the spine over towards the floor. Maybe letting the head go. Now, if there's any compression or restriction, just back off a little bit. Wherever you're at, you want the breath to continue to move smooth and steady. No forcing, no holding. And just allowing the body to soften. Let the back of the body open up here. Tissues melting, softening, easing into the stretch. Go ahead, take another breath in. And as you breathe out, slowly, slowly, slowly roll back up towards seated. Give yourself a minute here. Bring the spine back in line. Let your blood pressure settle. We'll take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. Nice job, you guys. All right, now we're going to get into the front of our body here. So So coming to that starting position, feel your legs heavy down towards the floor. Lengthen the spine, sit up nice and tall as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, gently squeeze the shoulders towards one another. Good. Just starting to open up the front of the chest here, broadening the collarbone. Now, depending on the height of your chair, you can take your spine up and over, or even just pushing your shoulders into the top of the chair here. Maybe opening your arms to either side, and then bringing the gaze softly up towards the ceiling. Good. Continue moving the breath here, feeling an expansion all through the abs, the pecs, across the chest, up through the neck and the throat. And continue breathing. Feeling a stretching and an openness with every inhale, a softening with every exhale. Nice job, you guys. Continue moving the breath here, feeling in the sensation. Take another inhale. And as you exhale, slowly, come on back up towards seated. Let's take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth. Exhale, let it go. Nice job. All right, you guys, we are going to get into our arms here, upper extremities. Everyone still doing okay? Good. Seen a couple head nods. We'll take it. All right, go ahead, bring your feet back to that starting position, have them flat on the floor. Try and sit up nice and tall, lengthen through the spine here. And then a couple options with the hands, right? We can either take our fingers in between one another, we can cup them over each other, we can use one hand to assist the other, or you can do it all with one arm. So wherever you're at, sit up tall, take the hand grip of your choice, and then as you inhale, gently lift those arms up away from the body. Now maybe you're up overhead. If your hands are reaching towards the ceiling, make sure there's no pain or crunching in the shoulders. Keep the breath moving smooth and steady. If you need to back off a little bit and just work at the shoulders, that's okay. Or maybe you're even just up off the lap. Wherever you're at, keep those arms straight out in front of you as can. Continuing to use the breath to move into sensation, feel into the stretch. Good. Again, if there's pain or forcing, back off a little bit. But if you can feel your body and you can move into the stretch a little bit more, just sit with sensation, breathing into that. Go ahead, take another inhale. And then as you exhale, slowly come on down. Good. Nice job, you guys. Allow the shoulders to be heavy again. That one can definitely be a lot of extra weight. You're using a lot of energy to get those arms open away from the body. Let's go ahead and take a breath to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth. Exhale, let it go. All right, we are going to get into our shoulder blades now. So for those of you here, you can place your hands on the table in front of you. I'm going to go ahead and use this table here, turn to the side to show the folks at home. So for those of you at home, if you have a flat surface or some kind of table, I recommend placing your hands on top of it. Just going to give a little support to the arms here as you draw them up and away from the body. Now what we're doing here is just getting a little motion in the shoulder blades. Right? So if you need to feel the difference, pull your shoulder blades together, squeezing them to the middle of the back, and then pull them away from each other, wrapping them around the rib cage here, and just allowing them to gently glide here. So coming to that tall seated position, take a breath in, and then we'll bring our right arm up and across the torso here. Good. Now I've got a couple options. You can just bring the hand across midline, reaching away from you. Option 2, you can grab a hold of the opposite shoulder. And option 3, if available, bringing that arm up and across the torso. Just gently squeezing it into your body. Noticing the sensation that comes up, noticing what you feel, and then just continue to breathe. If there's any pain or forcing, back off a little bit. Otherwise, keep breathing, smooth and steady. Go ahead, take another inhale here, and exhale slowly. We'll go ahead and switch sides once more. Sit up tall, come to that starting position. Breathe in. And then we'll bring our left arm up and across. Again, same options. Option 1, just reaching that hand away from you. Option 2, grabbing a hold of the other shoulder. Giving it a gentle tug. Notice what you feel on the back side of the left arm. And then option 3, if available, using your free hand to gently pull the arm across the torso here. Keep moving the breath, keep the chest forward, but gently easing the arm across into a stretch. Nice job, you guys. Smooth and steady with the breath. Softly in, softly out. Go ahead, take another inhale here. And as you exhale, slowly release. Let that arm go. Nice work, you guys. Let's go ahead and take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth. Exhale. Good. All right. Shoulder rolls. Rolling those shoulders up to the ears. Down again. Up to the ears. And back down again. Good. Just allowing yourself to give yourself a mini massage here. Releasing any tension, allowing the muscles to wrap around the bone here, making sure to go both directions. Just letting go of any extra holding or tension. Maybe going side to side, whatever feels good in your body. Nice job, you guys. When you're ready, go ahead. Feet flat to the floor once more. Sit up nice and tall, lengthen the spine as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, gently drop the right ear down to the right shoulder. Good. Just releasing the weight of the head over towards the floor. Maybe closing the eyes if that feels okay. And then just continuing to breathe. Breathing into the left side of the neck, allowing the muscles to soften, melting around bone. ready. Watching, feeling as the stretch moves through all corners of the cervical spine. Making sure to switch directions as you're ready. Reversing the rotation, evening out the stretch, and continuing to breathe. Ready, go ahead, bring that head back in line with the spine. Come on back to that starting position. Bring your feet flat, feel your hips grounding beneath you. Lengthen through the spine, sit up tall, relax the shoulders. And we'll finish just as we started with 3 deep breaths. I invite you once more to close the eyes as we inhale through the nose, pull the breath in. Exhale, open mouth, let the breath go. Inhale through the nose, belly fills, chest expands. Exhale, open mouth, let it all go. Last one, deep breath in. And a slow breath out. Nice job, you guys. As you're ready, open those eyes. Slowly come on back into the space that you're in. And that ends our stretches for today. Nice job, you guys. Who's still awake? All right. For those of you at home joining us, thank you guys very much. We will go ahead and get set up for mindfulness here, so hold tight. We'll be with you in a second. All right. Thank you, sir. How are you guys doing? Okay? Hanging in there? Okay. Nice, Marvin. Thanks. Miss Carol, you doing okay? Yeah, perfect. Bob, you hanging in there? All right. Richard, Michael, got you. Josh, you're good. Tina, Lou. All right. Got to check on everyone. That's good. All right. Let's get this set up here. Okay. So we'll keep going, right? We'll keep pushing ourselves because no one else will do it for us. So for those of you that are out there joining us virtually, thank you as always for tuning in. We will continue to move forward with our mindfulness practice like we always do. This week we have returned to our just one breath practice. And the idea behind that is that you start with just one breath, right? So as always, I will guide you guys through this. I'll offer verbal suggestions, verbal guidance throughout, and you'll hear the offering of focusing on just one breath, right? So seeing if you can observe whether it's imagining or visualizing or feeling, right? Maybe sensing that breath within you. And seeing if you can start by just following for one full cycle. And that's the idea behind it, is start with that one breath and then go from there, right? You might get distracted, you might get interrupted, that's okay. You always have the chance to come back and start again. And the intention or the invitation behind this practice is to give yourself permission to get out of your mind and get into your body, right? Connect with what's physically happening, what's energetically happening in this very moment, right? Oftentimes we get stuck in our heads. We're worrying about a to-do list, or we're thinking about something in the past, or we're caught up on fears or anxieties. And instead of letting that mental chatter take over, we're giving that a break, and we're trying to tune in to right here. Feel into this moment, sense into this moment, and connect with this moment, right? So wherever you're at, go ahead, find a nice, comfortable position. Maybe take a couple of deep breaths. Just relax, either in your chair. If you're at home and you want to take this laying down, if that's safe and comfortable, please do so. But just start to arrive, coming into this moment. As always, we'll hear 2 bells. One will indicate that our time has started, and the second will indicate that our time has ended. Whatever you do with that time and space in between is entirely up to you. But I invite you to give yourself this time, this space, to just be. Once again, I invite you for the next several minutes to simply show up. Allow yourself to arrive to this present moment. Without any expectations, without any agenda. Let go of any worries or fears or thoughts of what's supposed to be or what's supposed to happen. And see if you can just let it happen. Whatever it is. Allow it to be. Allow yourself to be. Take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. If you haven't already, I invite you to close your eyes. Close your eyes. Soften your gaze. Allow your attention to come inside. Turn your focus inward. And with your eyes closed, see if you can see yourself. Observing you as you are in this very moment. Sensing your entire being from head to toe, front to back, side to side, and inside to out. Using your mind's eye, visualizing, imagining, however you describe it. Allow yourself to observe yourself. Both physical and energetic bodies. Seeing yourself as you are in this moment. Take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. Take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. When you're ready, see if you can bring all of your attention, all of your awareness to your breath. Watching it with eyes still closed as it moves into your body and as it moves out of your body. Allow yourself to picture it, to see it, to feel it. As it starts in the environment around you. And watch as it travels in through the nose, swirls past the throat, comes down into your lungs and fills your chest, expanding your physical body, lighting up your energetic being. And then see it transform back into the exhale, leaving the body, out the lungs, past the throat, and out the nose and mouth. And then repeat. Watch it turn back into the inhale as it travels in the nose, down the throat, into the lungs. And then it reverses back out the lungs, out the throat, past the nose and mouth. Watching this cycle, feeling this rhythm of every inhale and every exhale. Every inhale, every exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. If your focus gets a little distracted, or your mind wanders, maybe another thought popped into your head, that's okay. Allow yourself to notice it, acknowledge it, but then try to let it go. Just as quickly as it came, let it pass, and then return to the breath. Reconnect with what's happening right here, right now. As you breathe in And as you breathe out, as you breathe in, as you breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, in, out, in, out. If you need a more concrete point of focus, I invite you to find a spot on your body, a place that's affected by the breath, a place that feels the breath. Maybe it's the nostrils, feeling the rush of air in and out. Maybe it's the back of the throat as your warm breath swirls around. Maybe it's the lungs as they fill up and then as they empty with each inhalation and each exhalation. Maybe it's the low belly. Maybe you place a hand right over your belly button, feeling it push out and then sink back in. With every breath, in and out. Wherever this spot is for you, let all of your focus come there. And then feel and see and sense the breath every time it travels in and every time it travels out. Allow yourself the chance to connect with what's happening right here, right now. Knowing that your breath only exists in the present. Watching as you breathe in, watching as you breathe out. Watching as you breathe in, watching as you breathe out. If your mind wanders again, you start to think of something else, that's okay. See it, notice it, then let it pass. Come back to the breath, back to that point on your body. And let it anchor you. Let it anchor you here in this moment. Just as the anchor steadies a ship, let your breath steady the mind. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. In and out. Allowing yourself the chance to follow the breath for one full cycle. Coming back to the breath itself or your anchor point. And watching, feeling, as the inhale travels in, and then as the exhale travels out. Watching the breath in, watching the breath out. If you can follow and feel the breath for one full cycle, continuously, without interruption, try watching for 2. If you can feel and see for 2, observe for 3. If you can watch for 3, try for 4. And then just keep trying. Keep going. Watching, feeling, sensing the breath for as long as you can. Connecting to this very moment. Every inhale and every exhale. Every inhale and every exhale. Knowing that at any point you get distracted or lose your focus, you can always start again. As long as the breath is moving, you have infinite amount of chances to reconnect with the breath, to reconnect with this moment. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. As we come into the final few minutes of our practice, I will let go of my verbal guidance and continue to breathe with all of you, watching every inhale and watching every exhale. We'll hear one final bell indicating that our time has ended. Until then, I invite you to keep breathing, keep watching, keep feeling, knowing that you can come back to the breath, come back to the present at any point by watching the breath in and watching the breath out. Watching the breath in, watching the breath out. Breath in, breath out. In, out. Take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. Take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. Allow yourself to let go of any focus or holding or anchor points. Start to feel back into your body, sensing your entire being. If you wish to stay here, continuing to breathe, by all means, please do so. Otherwise, as you're ready, when you're ready, slowly blink the eyes back open. Come back into the space that you're in. Maybe take a couple of deep breaths here with eyes open. Just waking up the physical body again. Lighting up your energetic being. As always, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We appreciate the opportunity to continue to share this practice with you, continue to connect with you. For all of you here, thank you guys for showing up, participating, being present. We are so grateful to have the opportunity to do this every day. We will be back again this afternoon at 1:30 for our rehabilitative strengthening class. A little bit more upbeat, a little bit more fast-paced, got some good music. Otherwise, we'll be back again tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock for another session of mindfulness. We hope to see you at one of those. Either way, we hope you have a wonderful day. And as always, continue to take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Thanks so much.